Shalom Aleichem. For Erev Shabbat Tetzaveh, we are in chapter 2 of Nedarim at the second Mishnah. Korban lo ochel loch. He's saying a korban, which is something forbidden, but I will not eat by you. So he hasn't linked them together. He never linked the korban to his friend's food, or he says korban or hey korban, she'ochel loch. It's a korban I will eat with you. Lo korban lo ochel loch. It's not a korban, that which I will not eat by you, mutter. In all of these cases, the first man is allowed to eat the food of the second man. So the first two variations, it sounds like he's trying to make a shavua. By the life of the korban, I swear I will not eat. And that's not effective, because that's not the effective lashon of a neder. The last statement, he's trying to use an implication, which does not work by nedarim. Now the Mishnah contrasts this to a shavua-like case. He said, Shavua lo ochelach. I'm making an oath, I will not eat your food. Or Shavua she'ochelach. There's an oath, I will eat your food. And the Gemara explains that in that case, Ruvain was pestering Shimon to eat by Ruvain over and over. And Shimon finally says, oh yeah, I'm going to make an oath if I eat with you. So we understand he's being sarcastic and intends the opposite. And back in the Mishnah, he says, Lo Shavua lo ochelach. It's not a Shavua, I will not eat your food. Which he means that which I don't eat of yours is not forbidden, implying that which I do eat, if it's yours, is forbidden, meaning I can't eat what's your food. Asur. If it's a shavua, in these cases, Ruvain cannot eat Shimon's food. The Mishnah explains, Ze chomer b'shvuot mibed nedarim. This is a stringency of a shavua versus a neder. The shvua doesn't have to be attached to a specific object, and it can work even by sort of a roundabout implication, like a contrapositive. And the Mishnah goes on, V'chomer b'nedarim b'shvuot, there is also a stringency of a neder over an oath. Ketzad, how so? Amar, a man says, Konam sukkah shni ose, I'm banning the sukkah that I'm making. He's building a sukkah, and maybe he hits his thumb with the hammer while he's doing it, and he bans himself from using the sukkah. Or he says, lulav shini notel, I'm banning this lulav from my picking it up. And of course, picking up the lulav is inherent in doing the mitzvah of shaking the lulav during Sukkot. Or tefillin shini meneach, I'm banning these tefillin that I wear. B'nedarim asur, if he's making a neder to this effect, then all of these items are forbidden. After all, he's forbidding the sukkah from his use, or the tefillin, or the lulav. He's not banning himself from doing the mitzvah of sitting in a sukkah. He's banning this particular sukkah from his use. So in the context of a neder, that's a legally binding neder. B'shvuot mutter. But if he makes a shvua, an oath against sitting in a sukkah, it's mutter for him to sit in the sukkah. An oath to go up against a mitzvah is not a valid oath, because we already have a shvua already on us, on all of the Jewish people, to do the mitzvot, what the Gemara calls mushva be'Har Sinai. We already have a shavua upon us from Har Sinai when we accepted the Torah. We have a pre-existing oath to do all of the mitzvot. We can't take an oath against doing a mitzvah, but an oath against a specific item that can be used in the mitzvah, yeah, he's going to have to go borrow somebody else's tefillin until he gets rid of the neder that he made against his tefillin. The Mishnah says, "Ein nishbain lavor la mitzvah." You can't make a shavua to transgress or not perform any of God's commandments. Now for Mishnah Gimel, yesh neder betoch neder. There is a neder, a vow, inside of a neder. Ve'ein shvua betoch shvua, but not an oath inside an oath. Ketzad, how does this work? What are we talking about? Amar, a man says, Hareini nazar im ochel. I will have to be a nazar if I eat this, this jelly donut. Hareini nazar im ochel. And then he says the same statement again. So he says it twice, or more than twice. Ve'achol, he eats that same jelly donut. Chayev ol kol achat ve'achat. He's chayev a new nazirut for each and every neder that he made. He only ate one jelly donut, but he made 3 nedarim. He needs to observe 3 periods of nazirut. As we'll explain in Masechet Nazir, the shortest period of nazirut is 30 days, if he did not specify longer. Now the Mishnah compares to the shvua. Shvua, an oath, shelo ochel, that I will not eat this donut. Shvua, shelo ochel, he says it twice or more. V'achol, and he eats it. Eino chayev ela achat. he is obligated once, meaning he's done one Avera Deraita, because we don't have a Shvua b'toch Shvua, where we say a Shvua is not Chal on a Shvua. The Bartner points out he would get one set of lashes for Bal Yachel Dvaro, for a man may not profane his word, and that is just what he did when he ate this donut. So better to avoid making oaths and donuts, except during Hanukkah we could enjoy the donuts. But for now, better to avoid making the oaths at least. Yashar Kochachem, good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom.